Yola. Yola, Yola, Yola. What's up, good people? How everybody out there doing? Hope you guys are blessed. Hope the homies are blessed. Just chilling on this Wednesday. Mo high salute to everybody out there. Let's talk about this real quick. Let me set up real quick. Hope y'all good, man. Hope the homies. Oh, you know what? Let me get some juice real quick. Shh, relax. Chill out. Chill out, chill out. What's good with y'all, man? Hope everybody's good. So, man, relax, chill out. So, we all understand, right? In the last, I would have to say, what, 8 years, 10 years. Let's take it back to 10 years. Referees in this game that we call the NFL kind of been blowing a lot of games for certain NFL teams, right? And it's kind of wild, bro. Like, let's break it down all the way to this detail right here, homie. 1989 is when I became a Bronco fan, right? And I used to believe in the product of football, the NFL product, homie. Like, I remember being young and just believing in this game, homie, of Warriors, like watching it, homie. It was such a real thing to my family and just growing up off of football. Exciting, homie, times, like some blessed times being a Bronco fan, right? And I don't know if it was social media or not, but at that time, the game just felt like it was so genuine, homie, like super genuine. You could go into these games and, you know what I'm saying, if it was an important game, bro, that was like a big thing, homie. Like, turn up for the Broncos going into this playoff game and really battling. That's how we see it. And every football fan really turned up like that, you know? So the last 4 years, bro, a lot of rule changes, bro, right? And you started seeing stuff that was just, it was kind of weird, homie, how the games go now. You'll have, and I was telling my homie, with all this FanDuel and all this fantasy football and betting, you have basically covering of points and different things, bro, and then somehow it will be covered. And you start looking at that like, what's the storyline of these games? And to all my real football fans, like the real ones that really watch this game, you cannot tell me that you guys have been watching this game in the last 10 years and really thinking that the game's authentic. I don't care. I really don't care if you're throwing a blind eye to it. Deep down, every football fan that's ever watched this game knows in the last 10 years, there's been suspect shit going on, bro. Like, to a point, you don't even watch these games no more, really, in full faith that you're going to get an actual game on the field. You really are watching these games waiting for a certain play from the refs to mess up momentum, waiting for the refs to call a flag and stop momentum. When it's ticky-tacky calls, but it will go and help certain teams extend drives. extend a series, move the chains, and you're like, bro, it's so hard in this game of football. I'm sorry, bro. I'm more into wrestling. Nah, I feel you, Rada. I mean, but even with wrestling, right? We'll talk. Let's talk about even with that, homie. It's we know that there's different things in wrestling, homie, that don't make wrestling authentic, right? Everybody knows that it's for entertainment. And now the game's been so diluted, homie, and you can't argue this fact that I'm about to bring in, even to the most diehard fans out there, homie. The ones that just do not want to believe there's other stuff going on besides an actual game. With the wrestling thing for a long time, people really threw a blind eye to how it was entertainment. People that were wrestling fans, when it first came out that the wrestling was not real and it was scripted, people that were wrestling fans just couldn't believe that. So, me as a genuine football fan that's been watching this game with my heart, homie, giving all blood, sweat, tears. I'm talking about it was religious in my family, homie. 40 years old. I've never seen the game so watered down, bruh. What's up, Don? What's up, Rye? What's good with you, bro? I've never seen the game be such storylines and so much suspect stuff go into these games, homie, that I see now. Now, there was a study, and I know Quee fans ain't gonna want to hear this, and they'll make every excuse. So I'm not talking to you necessarily. I'm talking to the fans that have want to open their ears to things, right? Damn, excuse my hair too. There was a study, bro. The Chiefs, since 2017, have been favored in their whole run 23% more times than any football team out there, with penalties that have given these dudes first downs in clutch scenarios to extend chains. So pretty much anytime a defense has stand strong with the Chiefs, there's a chance that regardless if you stop them or not, somehow there's been flags on 90% of the time when a team stops the Chiefs on third down to extend the chains, bruh. And you mean to tell me, as a football fan that is looking at this through a football fan's eyes, homie, and we're seeing this, and you don't see it with any other team, you mean to tell me that that's authentic, bro? I don't care what it is, Chief fans. I know you guys ain't going to want to hear this, but how is this study showing this? How is this study showing this, bro, that there's more of a chance that you're going to get a penalty and extend the chains for the Chiefs than any other team in the NFL? We got to just be real, bro. We got to be real as football fans, homie. There's some extra shit going on. What up with it, Mall High Hustle? What's good with you, brody? Entertainment, which is cool, script, awesome movies. We love it. It don't matter. They're good script. And that's all good, you know. That's all good and gravy, homie. When there's money on the line, bro, when there's money on the line and there's betting, and that kind of what diluted a lot of the game, homie. They made all these fan duels, and you can bet on every ounce, homie. The big boys do not want to lose money, bro. You ain't going to get a lot of scenarios where them big boys is losing money. So whatever helps them capitalize on that aspect. And see, this is why I think it's funny, because anytime you start talking about this, even with football fans, bro, ones that just don't want to actually put any thought into this, you will see with actions of how fast the numbers could be up, bro, and the numbers will drop because you don't want to hear this bullshit. And it's coming from an actual good heart with this football fan, and bro, I believed in the game for a long time, homie. I believed in the game for a long time. Like, I put 30 plus years of energy and passion into the NFL, homie, as a Bronco fan, and not just a Bronco fan, a Bronco maniac, bro. So the game that I grew up on, the game that I grew up on, bro, when it's diluted and I see this shit, bro, yes, I'm gonna talk about this shit because it's like, bro, we as football fans, and this is why I say, homie, this is why it's not good to become an extremist for sports or anything, boxing, for anything, bro. Especially when you do not have the resources to actually change an outcome of anything. You could be a football fan and a fan, and just because you cheer loud and you're loud at the stadium doesn't make the outcome any different, homie. You know, and that's kind of it's a hit in the gut because we put a lot of effort into being dedicated fans to our football teams, especially me and mine, homie. Like, you know, I would script the Browns and Lions, Texans, Panthers, Chargers, and Vikings and Cardinals. It's not a laugh out loud, bro. It's just the reality. We're talking about the reality. We're talking about the reality. If you go and look at the aspect that's going on right now, that you can't deny, there's no denying, bro. This study is not real. So even if you try to deny it, there's actual evidence that the refs in the last 10 years have been so bad for certain aspects of game that they're throwing random flags that can be in the old game that can actually be talked about and argued. That's not even a flag. That's not even a reason to throw a flag. But you got the same teams that are not that are getting flagged and the other teams that are not getting flagged. And you're gonna argue this because it basically benefits you. It basically benefits you. That's all you're arguing because it benefits you. You're arguing it because it benefits you. But if you're not the Kansas City Chiefs in the last 10 years, you should be absolutely angry at the aspect of that because you're not ever going to get a genuine game against a certain team. You're going to be flagged for every aspect, even when it's ticky and tacky. So only fans that actually will argue that are Queef fans. Nobody else in the NFL can look at that shit, bro. And actually, if you look at it as the game, you can't look at that genuinely because the only way you'll argue it is if it benefits you. But if it ain't benefiting you, just like the Queef fans, bro, when Brady was in the league, you fools cried about the same shit. But it's funny how your tunes change when it's on you, and now you just throw a blind eye to that shit. And that's what I'm saying. And this is the thing about it is too, with the Eagles call, that's why I don't give no pity about the pass interference, right? I don't care about the pity because when it comes down to it, bro, when we heard the Eagles fans crying about the pass interference, so who cares, bro? Because that's what we play. This is what the league has turned into. So I don't have pity on that shit, bro. I don't have pity on Eagle fans crying and everybody else in the league crying about that bullshit, right? Because when it's on that hand, and it's another scenario for the Queefs, we supposed to care now? No, bro, we're not. That's the bottom line. This study is actually a study from a college. You can't deny that. There's no argument that you're going to win on that because there's actual proof that these flags been benefiting the Chiefs in dramatic scenarios. You get that? Or is that shit going over your fucking head, bro? Are you smart enough to understand that shit? I don't think you are. Listen with your ears and don't just come in with some bias ass shit. Don't come in here and act like you're fucking not as smart as you're supposed to be, bro. You're just acting stupid at this point. If you can actually see evidence and it's on paper and it's actual study and you're still trying to argue this, you're just trying to argue this just to hear yourself. What's up with it, Big Jordan? Four and two, homie, and we're above fucking a lot of fools. A lot of people would like to be in this position with the best defense in the league. You can't fuck with it. Who's your team, anyways? You ain't gonna state your team because you don't want to get clowned, bro. 4 and 2, we in this motherfucker. Got the best defense in the league. You can't stop that shit. 9 sacks in the game. Every team, every time, 6 sacks plus, homie. You can't stop it. Your team will get crushed by the Broncos defense also. Best defense in the league, bruh. You don't come out with nice sacks in the game and not be the best defense in the league. And and Foos terrified of that shit, bro. We this is the bottom line. You don't even have to fucking have an offense with this defense. You don't even have to have an offense with this defense. You can just literally not play the whole third quarter and still win games because this defense is tremendous. You can't stop it. There's nothing that you could say. Your narrative has been so wrong. All you fools that's been counting out everything with the Broncos. You first said Bo Nix was not going to be able to go to the playoffs. He took the playoff spot. He's 4-2 at top of the division, and every narrative is going over your head. You thought that Nick Bonito literally was not supposed to be in the league, and he's literally terrorizing the whole defensive ends the fools that are blocking him. Nah, that's a narrative that you're pushing, but there's no argument to that. You don't have a good argument to that. He's just making you eat your words, just like Broncos country made you eat your words. You can't stop it. There's nothing you can do about it. Chargers done foul off. They trash. Chiefs, I don't give a care what you say. The Chiefs are not built for that aspect, homie. So this is the thing is, Corey, I know you're Corey. Yo ass been exposed multiple times for having a Broncos hat on. Yo dumbass had a Broncos hat on with a decal. Your younger years, you were a bandwagon Bronco fan, bro. But you're not from Colorado, so you don't matter. Nothing about you matters whatsoever. But you were in your videos with a Broncos hat and a Bronco decal. You can't even fucking deny that shit. Don't maybe bring that shit up and show you how fucking fraudulent your fucking fandom is. You don't have no room to talk when you used to rock Bronco hats. You had a decal on the back of your fucking wall, homie. So you were on the Peyton Manning bandwagon, and just because you got a hair up your ass, homie, you jump shit, but nobody needs that. Nah, your name ain't James, bro. You sound like just like the Mile High View. You're that fool Corey, homie. You talk just like him. I don't want to hear that shit. You have many different counts because that's what you do multiple different times, bro. Your narrative got crushed just like the Mile High View narrative got crushed. They're no longer here. They're hiding under a rock. And it's funny to me because when the Broncos are on top of things, homie, all you fools go running and tucking your tails. You don't come out and play because you ain't about no smoke. You only talk when the situation benefits you, but when it don't benefit you, you go hiding and tuck your tail because you're fraudulent, bruh. You fools are fraudulent. Who's your team, bro? Don't come over here and not stay in your team. You got the wrong one. If you're not staying in a team and you're just talking, there's no energy going towards you. But you can't come here with a whack ass argument when Broncos country's on top of the division right now, bro, and just playoffs. And all them narratives went out the window. We're not even talking about that shit. We're talking about how the league has been watered down, bro, for many different years. He's not, Jordan, he ain't even a Quee fan, bro. That fool used to be a Bronco fan, bro. He a Bronco bandwagon that jumped ship because he couldn't handle the truth. Oh, you a Giants fan, homie. So why are you even over here? Nobody even to focus on you. Oh, you're over here because you won a couple games? You over here, we know the real Giant fans. You over here because you won a couple games, bro? Nobody knows you over here. I've never seen your account ever, bro. So you basically are here to just talk when literally nobody knows who you are. See, that's what I'm talking about. People only come out when they feel like they got some fire, but you don't see them the rest of the fucking season. I know the real fans from every team. I know the Chief fans. I know the Charger fans. I know the bandwagons. I know the bullshitters, the frauds, the fraudulent fools, because I see them around even when their teams are bad. I've never seen you around whatsoever. So I know you're a troll. And you come off as a dude named Corey. Only talk when you feel like you got fire. Like, keep that energy when you're down, homie. Like, come say your team when you're down. Don't just talk when you guys have won a couple games. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Now, if you're a Giants fan, bro, you should be absolutely mad at what the league's doing when they have actual proof that the refs have a 23% more chance to get a flag on third down to extend chains. That's all this conversation was about. You should be pissed as a football fan, but you're more into talking about almighty Broncos country and what they're not doing and what they're doing. We're not even talking about the Broncos. We're talking about how the league, there's actual proof, 23% more chance that the Chiefs get first downs on thirds, bro. And you as a football fan, and every football fan out there should be pissed at that shit. It's not about being salty. It's about there should be a fair advantage in this thing we call the NFL. That's all the situation's about. And that's why I know your ass is Corey, homie. That's exactly why I know you're Corey. You talk like Corey. You talk about the blocks like Corey. I don't block anybody. You really want to get down to business, don't come in here with some bullshit. If the mods see you and you act like a fucking clown, you're gonna get blocked like a clown. That's the bottom line. I don't block. Can I block? There's no way I can block, bro. When I'm on these lives, I can't block you. My mods block you. But you must have did something like a clown to get blocked. Don't come in here with some fucking block ass shit and clown ass shit. You won't get blocked. Don't come in here and just spam the whole fucking comment section with some dumbass comments when you know you're just doing it to be a troll. You're gonna get blocked. You want to act like a clown, you're gonna be in a circus and get blocked. So I don't know what to tell you. Don't cry to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't cry. You're crying to me like I care about you crying about getting blocked. You think I care? You're telling me this for what? What are you telling me this for? I don't go around blocking. I don't even literally, there's nothing on this screen that can block you. My mods block you. But you must have been a clown in the comment section spamming. You're spamming right now, bro. You have the most comments in this live stream. This is why you probably get blocked, because look at you. You have the most comments and they're back to back. Yes. You're just being annoying. That's why the mods block you and then you cry about being blocked. Like, come on, bro, stop playing victim. Like, own up to your wrongdoings. Nobody wants to see a troll that spams, bro. You couldn't have picked a better last name. I'm helping you relax. Helping me with what? You're helping me with what? What the fuck you helping me with? You're helping me. What are you helping me with, bro? What? You're not helping whatsoever. There's nothing about you that helps, bro. Your little view, or if that's what you're saying, bro, don't help the money flow. So it doesn't even matter, bro. Nobody knows who you are. You're not helping anything. Nobody cares about the algorithm. See, you're so slow, bro. Do you think I care about an algorithm, idiot? You're stupid. I got people that are original fucking subs that show love. It doesn't matter about your algorithm. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Nobody cares about that. I don't even get paid from this shit. What's up with it, man? I'm all high salute. Algorithm. Homie, take the algorithm and shove it up your ass. Nobody cares about the algorithm. I don't care about none of that. What? If you have active chat, your channel pops. You're two more people. I don't care about new people, bro. I'm not even on YouTube enough to care. Oh my gosh, bro. That's how these guys, you guys need some life. Like, you need to do something in your life. Homie, talking about a damn algorithm. I don't give a fuck about an algorithm, bro. Do you think I'm a YouTuber? You think I'm a YouTuber, homie? I'm not a YouTuber, bro. You obviously just are slow if you think I care about being a YouTuber. He said the algorithm. Bro, what? I'm literally I'm dumbfounded by that comment. Gosh. I can't, there would be no way I could even do YouTube. Are you, man? I'm not going to break this down to you, bro, because there's nothing important. I don't even know who you really are. You had a chance to quit your job for YouTube, you would. The fact of the matter, bro, is that there's no way. You understand that I fucking went to war with YouTube? You understand? Do you understand, Mr. James Jenner? What is that for? You understand that I literally told YouTube to shove the money that I made up their ass on me? If I wanted to be a YouTuber, I would have never did that. I literally told YouTube to shove the money up their ass. And I tell them again too, fuck YouTube, homie. Take the money that you had and shove it up your ass. That's how much I care about YouTube, bruh. YouTube could go suck my. I don't care about YouTube, and I don't mean, man. What's up with it, man? Mall High salute. The algorithm. He said the algorithm. He thought he was saying something, right? He thought we was gonna start talking about the algorithm. What the hell, homie? So you rather do a 9 to 5? These guys are crazy, bro. He's a fanboy. That's what I'm saying. He said, "Man, you ain't no you ain't no YouTuber. You ain't in the algorithm, but I'm gonna watch you." Hey, I appreciate your support, though, homie. You know what I'm saying? What do the YouTube thing? Hit the like button, homie. Share. Hit that notification bell. That shit has me rolling. Having pride for giving 50 plus hours a week. And that's how I know you're one of them you're one of them dudes that don't have a lot of tests. You don't like to work. You probably this fool said, be proud, bro. You know, like creating businesses is probably the best way to go. That's funny, man. Yeah, nah, you got the wrong one, bro. Like we if I wanted to be a YouTuber, I would have actually fought to keep. I had two channels, bro. I would have fought to keep the other channel. That was where the YouTube was gonna go. You working to own nothing, and you're proud of it, and you're watching me. That's what. That's the ridiculous, bro. You taking time out your day to watch. You could say all that, but you're watching me, and that's what, like the homie said, you're a fanboy, bro. You're spamming my shit. You're on this spamming my shit. So you are, and you probably have the notification bell on too. You know what I'm saying? All this to say, hey, I'm gonna watch your shit. You're saying all that just to watch because you're a fan. Like that's what fans do, bro. Especially if you spam, you're on here all the time and you make many different accounts. You're really a fan. You're like one of them baby's moms, bro, that watch from afar. You're gonna watch me from afar. You're gonna be like one of them females that's been scorned, and you're gonna watch from afar, like, oh, he's on. I gotta say something. Dang. He's on, bro. I don't like that dude because he triggered me with one word. He's watching like a baby's mom, bro, that's been scorned from her baby's dad. You got the notification bell, homie. How are you always on my shit and then trying to talk shit to me? You a fanboy, homie. And you talk about me being a YouTuber, bro. You know when I actually come on live because I know you type just like the rest of your accounts. That's how I see you. We're talking about leaving, brother. How you been? Yeah, nah, for sure, for sure. YouTube try to slow the whole process down, Black Raider. I've been good. I took a little break, homie. I'm just chilling. I went when I went over there, bro, I started messing with the little TikTokers, bro. I started hitting off some TikTok videos, bro, and have everybody over there rolling about sports. You want me to see? That's why I know, James, bro. You want to be a fan for the rest of my time being on YouTube. You see, you're giving advice. You're like, bro, I watch you, bro. Like, man, I got love for your channel. At all, everything that you do is hating, bro. You still got love for the Savage. You're a fan. Like, there's no reason to deny it. You know what I'm saying? Once you get out of denial, bro, and just say, I'm a fan, homie. Like, I'm a subscriber. I show your channel love. You would be good instead of acting like you just have all kinds of hatred. So I'm not a bad guy. Thank you, bro. Thank you for being a fan. You need fans, you know what I'm saying? But like, you see, that's the bipolarness in you, homie. It's like you hating on the channel and then you love the channel. You hate on Savage Sev, but then you love Savage Sev. That really sounds like a baby's mom, bro. It really does sound like a baby's mom. Like you love your BD and then you hate your baby's dad. Broncos still suck. Yeah, I mean 4-2. I'll take that sucking any day, man. 4-2, 4-2 on top of the division, homie. Man, there ain't no top runner in the NFL right now either. You know what I'm saying? Who's the top runner in the NFL? Who is the top runner in the NFL? I don't know who is who. Buffalo Bills, the Ravens. Haters are a key to elements of building a bro. You already know. Like I say, bro. Like I had two channels though. I had two channels. The Colts, bro. At the end of everything, the Colts will fall off. They ain't winning a Super Bowl, brother. I don't know if you really believe that. You really believe that? You really believe that? Man, stop it, bro. Last I'm gonna talk about this aspect, right? With this YouTube shit, I'm gonna be real with you. I've reached the aspect of everything that I've ever seen in a YouTuber what they wanted. We literally was putting in work where one of these lives, homie, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to boast, but got 500 people in the live, bro. The DA Dub interview. Shout out to DA Dub. We have over 500 people in the live. If that's what we call success, I've reached the pinnacle of success, man. Shout out to DA Dub, man. I appreciate that, bro. 500 people in the live. Did a collab with the videos going over 1 million views with the Venezuelan discovery. Going to collab with the homie Nick, over 1 million views. And still with that, even with that, bro, made at least $500 off of YouTube. It ain't big, but you know what I'm saying? For a smaller food coming up. Man, I look at that and I'm like, bro, I conquered the little social media, bro. I was one time a YouTuber, man. Shout out to Savage Sev. I became a YouTuber for 6 months. And then I said, fuck YouTube and they money. Man, I don't care about no damn YouTube channel. That's pretty good. I can't remember the last time that happened. Let's go Broncos. I was in college last time we were good. Oh, yeah, it's always go Broncos, you know? I mean, the whole conversation, though, to be real, bro, with all joking aside, the whole conversation is, bro, I look at this aspect, and you can't really look at the league genuine, you know? Like, to be truthful, homie, to be in reality, bro, we can't, as real football fans, and I've been doing it my whole life, bro. You can't look at the league as genuine anymore, bro. With this new study that came out, I told myself this: if there was actual football players that come out and say, "Hey, the game's been rigged before," and they talk about it, football players, I would start looking at it different. And there's been football players that actually said this. Now there's actual studies that show that in this run of the dynasty with the Chiefs, they've benefited from flags triple times than every other team in the NFL. You can't argue when there's actual proof now. You know what I'm saying? So now you just got to look at it like we say the wrestlers, bro. You got to look at it as entertainment. And when the flag benefits your team, bro, tell everybody that cries about it, bro, shut their ass up. Shut your ass up, bro. Nobody wants to hear. Nobody's crying when nobody else in the Chiefs kingdom is crying when the Chiefs are getting these flags, right? So now it's all fair game, homie. That's why, like, when the Eagles, they said the pass interference and we won on that pass interference. Oh, wow. Who cares? Who cares? I don't have no sympathy on nobody. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. YouTube over Jones any day. Cheating isn't cool. Corbett fucked up. Yeah, bro, but there's not, and that's another thing is too. A lot of fools, they'll say, and this is my whole thing too, is they'll say that they gonna stop slowing down on the NFL, but we seen it last year, bro. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I actually didn't watch the Super Bowl, and I know many people that just said that they were still gonna watch that bullshit. And I didn't watch it, bro. I literally boycotted the Super Bowl. I didn't watch it, you know. But there's not enough of us that are going to stand on business like that either. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough of us that will stand on business, bro, because everybody still is gonna watch. The only way they really stop some shit, bro, is if people really just say, "Hey, we're about to take a break, homie," and ruin their money. But there's not enough people that are gonna do that. Hey, what's up, Austin? In sports, how you doing? Hope you're good. Um, oh shit, inappropriate. Let's see what he is. I don't care. He's leading the league in sacks, bro. Who cares about any of that? Nick Bonito's terrorizing every offense. You can't stop him. He's literally just terrorizing. Like, if you don't see what's going on and impressive with the Denver defensive line, you're basically biased. You know what I'm saying? You really just, because I think the argument was, bro, is he was not going to be good in this league, and now he's good, and now it's not impressive. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like the tunes change. The tunes change quick. First, he's not good. He's not going to make it in this league. And that's exactly why I know you are probably Corey, bro, because that was Mile High View's biggest argument at one time. Nick Bonito, he's gonna be a bust. He's not gonna make it. And now he's terrorizing the league, and now it's not impressive. Oh man, I can't deal with you guys, man. I can't deal with it. Isn't Bad Bunny? Yeah, look at that shit. That shit's terrible too. Like, nobody cares about Bad Bunny. What? Nobody cares about Bad Bunny, homie. That's gonna be that is not an impressive Super Bowl, and it's not just because of one thing. It's because he's not an artist that shit is a terrible Super Bowl halftime show. That shit is trash. Um, I know. Nobody wants to watch Bad Bunny, bro. I'm sorry. Do you guys want to watch Bad Bunny? What the hell is that, bro? We don't want to watch that shit. Bring back. You could have got a better artist. You could have got some better artists for a halftime show. James is gonna be shaking his ass to Bad Bunny in his little Giants cheerleading suit. Nah. James used to be a Bronco fan, bro. He was a Bronco fan, then he went to a Charger fan, and now he's a Giants fan. Cause James is Corey. Corey transitioned into James. He's just transitioning, bro. That is Corey, bro. He's not even good at hiding that's Corey. That's that's just wild, fool. James gonna be over there Bad Bunnied up. Mall high salute to the real ones though, bro. So yeah, man, that's that, bro. I thought I'd bring it to the aspect of the front. James, man, come on, James. He not confused football. Yeah, homie, cause like, so if it really ain't Corey, bro, and Corey turned into, cause I told that fool Corey his bike sucked. That's what that was, man. Corey's bike sucked. I told him your shoes are ugly, your bike is ugly, like that's a trash ass bike. Corey was he was a mingler from the Mile High View. That was his boys, bro. And I crushed the Mile High View spirit, homie. I exposed them for being them fools that tuck their tail. When the Broncos started crushing their narrative, they disappeared. Corey disappeared. The only time the Mile High View, Bubba Boy, Chop Liver, and Mile High Bubble or whatever his name was comes out was when the Broncos were doing bad. But once the Broncos crushed that narrative, hey man, where you hiding? Them fools went under a rock quick. Once Bonito just started thrashing fools, they didn't have nothing to say. They couldn't even say nothing no more. Like them fools were hiding, bro. Like, how do you hide so quick? See, Corey got exposed, bro. Your bike was trash. I mean, your shoes are trash. You were trash. Everything you own is trash, Corey. And that's how I know your ass is Corey, fool. Because you just exposed yourself. See, you're bad at this, Corey. Hey, hey, chat. Look at this fool. He exposed himself, bro. I didn't even have to say. I just had to say his bike was trash, and now he's really triggered right now, bro. Look at him. Look at him. He's really triggered, bro. You got exposed. Your bike was trash, bro. That was a booty ass bike, fool. Uh, the homie Corey, homie. Why were hey? Answer this. I need answers, homie. Why did you have a Bronco hat on in your video though? Why were you rocking Bronco gear, fool? Why did you have a Bronco decal in your video? Why? If you're such not a Bronco fan, why did you have all that shit on, bro? Why did you make yourself look like a bandwagon, homie? This was around the time the Broncos were actually good, bro. Why did you have a Bronco hat on? No, you don't change the subject. You have questions you have to answer because you look like a bandwagon, homie. We've been trying to get this answer for a long time, Corey. You have to answer these questions, bro. Your bike's trash. Sorry, I don't care. It looked like a woman's bike. You look like a woman. You look like a dude that would be riding a woman's bike. I don't care about the brand or nothing. That shit was trash. That's a woman's bike, homie. Your shoes were trash. Your shoes were booty. That was probably the worst pair of shoes anybody trying to stunt. That shit was trash. No, for real, bro. Like, that's how bad these dudes are, homie. He literally got exposed for being a Bronco bandwagon. This dude had a video. He was on the video with the Broncos hat and a Bronco decal, and he jumped off the bandwagon. See, he came in with the Peyton Manning bandwagon, and he got exposed for being a bandwagon Bronco fan, bro. That's why this shit right here this is a funny, ludicrous aspect because we know who he is. He can't even do fake accounts right. See how fast I exposed that dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, he got exposed in a matter of this live stream. Nah, because it's a female bike, bro. Let me find out. You don't even ride the bike. You ride on the bike with somebody. You're the one that's on the back of the bike. Let me find out you in Mile High View. That's your little bike buddy right there. Let me find out you're the passenger. You hold that dude's waist when you're riding the bike, homie, with that female bike. Yeah, he's terrible, bro. He literally switched up. This will actually, like, that's the worst. That's a despicable person, fool. When you get exposed for actually representing a football team, yeah, it's despicable. You have the memorabilia of a football team, and then in a matter of a couple years, you jump off the bandwagon. It just kind of shows how cowardly these people are, bro. That's a coward move. Means he don't have no balls to represent when times get hard. He only can represent something that's good product on the field. So that's where we call it a coward move. You're a woman, fool. You're the passenger on the bike. That was a girl bike, fool. How does it feel to have fake accounts and then you ride on a girl's bike, bro? Hey, and it was funny too, bro. The Mile High View left, like where he comes from, my bro. The Mile High View left that dude. They left him, homie, to actually fend their arguments. Corey got exposed, man. Corey, you have to find some activities, man. You gotta find some activities, my brother. Like, You can't go around your whole life, bro, just having accounts. Like that's not actually healthy, man. That's not actually healthy for you, bro. Like a person that will go around making different accounts, homie, like different accounts to just troll. You don't think that's kind of weird, homie? Look at that shit, bro. Like look at yourself in the mirror and really ask yourself, Corey. I'm looking forward to the draft. Hell yeah, brother. I've been good, homie. Just staying busy and shit, man. Just just making the shit happen, bro. Trying to get this shit together. How you been, my bro? My high salute to you. Hope you good, fam. You don't even look anywhere the aspect of being athletic. So how are you gonna tell me about some sports, bro? Your ass look like you're like a buck 50. You literally don't have no size. You look like you're the least athletic to talk about basketball in any way, homie. I think you told me that you'll dunk or some shit. Bro, I'm like, this dude don't have no muscle tone whatsoever. I know females that look like they have more weight on their bones than little core. Man, what's up with this guy, bro? No, no, right, bro. You're like, you have a woman's body, bro. I'm surprised your ass didn't even transition into female. Like, bro, you have a female body. There's no muscle tone on your bones whatsoever. There's no muscle tone at all. And you're talking about Duncan. What part of the game are we in? I mean, I know we in 2025 where you can be anything, homie. And then you got the woman's bike, and then like some crazy shoes, bro. Your ass is like you're lost in your body. They talk about somebody that has like identity crisis. Your ass is like identity crisis. You're calling out for help, man. Nothing you say makes sense. I'm good. Just been busy in the gym. Hell yeah, bro. I've been actually I'm trying to get this aspect going for this boxing match cracking in January. I've been practicing too. I've been actually at training a lot, homie, for this amateur boxing shit. So yeah, not definitely, homie. It's going down though. My high salute to everybody. I'm not 150. I'm more athletic. Ah, helpful. I can't take this dude. Man, you are a baby body, bro. Like anything you would do. Like there's nothing you could do actually to beat me in any sport, to be honest. Cause I'll throw your little ass around. If you ain't over 200 pounds, bro, and you ain't got no strength to, you're getting dragged like a rag doll. You try to go up on me in the paint, homie, you literally gonna run into a brick wall. Like if you don't have no muscle tone at all, you are getting dragged through every sport that you think you're good at. I'm gonna drag your ass, and I'm gonna make you realize, bro, like you're messing with a tank. When it comes to anything, I'm a tank, homie. I don't care if you have the ability. You better get good at your shot. Yeah, that's too little for me, Rada. I don't care if you 190 or not. That's way too little. That's baby weight, homie. That's like the body weight of a female. A woman. You under 200 pounds, bro. You're a woman. You don't have no strength behind that. No strength behind that. I throw your little ass around, bro. You'll be my little Hito. Like, bro, like hey, that's craziness, bro. 190, that's not impressive, homie. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. 190, bro. That's like a female's weight. What happened to I've been waiting for your perspective. Man, I kind of just been relaxing, my bro. Like YouTube did some fuckery shit on my channel, my homie. So I kind of just backed away from YouTube more. I'm on TikTok, homie. Go check me out, 5280 Entertainment, bro. I've been doing more TikTok sports like trash talk, but where's that at? Me trolling. You really have to talk shit about other people. I'm just saying, bro. You talk like you're like above 200 pounds though. It's not talking shit. I'm just saying, like you talk like you're above 200 pounds. You're messing with a full grown man, homie, an alpha. Like I know you might be in a beta, and that might hurt your whole that might hurt your whole situation. But you came on here rumbling with a full grown alpha male, homie. Like I'll break you down from every aspect of game. You know what I'm saying? And I'll conquer what you think that you're good at. I'll conquer you in your sports, and anything you put out there, you will get conquered. It's more sad than me trolling what's your body fat percentage. Oh no, I just know that I pushed 405 on that bench press, homie. That's why I say your baby body, homie. I'll go hit 405, 315 for reps, homie, and I'll throw your ass around. I'll pick you up, little dude. You'll be a little dude to me. And don't you better not have brittle knees because you're not gonna play against any aspect, bro. You come in with your little girl body, homie. You're getting broke down. Your knees, you're gonna break a knee. You're gonna terrorize a hamstring. I'm 98, almost two. Hey, nah, homie. Nah, yeah, you're a good one though, bro. I'm not like don't. I don't want everybody to say, hey, man, this and that, bro. Like um, brittle knees. He's too long. Like he's a long dude too. I've hit 315 and don't need to go higher than that. It doesn't help me at all. Keep increasing bench press. Yeah, I rep that shit, fool. I don't bench it. I rep 315. There's a difference. That's probably your PR. I'm literally repping it for reps 315, my homie. Like that's the difference. You that's yeah, I know. I mean, if you could, you would. I always say this to people, bro. If you could, you would. You just can't. You can't live that life, brother. I'll live longer. I mean, that's what you feel. I mean, that's cool. Hell yeah. You gotta be to something to do something, cuz yeah. Nah, for real though, man. Nah, and I got love for my homies, bro. I'm just talking to this guy, man. Don't take what I'm taking serious. Now I'm telling this dude serious, bro. He's too little. He's too little. He would have to stay in the comments section, man. That's where he would only be safe. That's the only place he could be safe. Savage said, bro. He could not come into the environment, and it wouldn't even be that I would be mean to him. Just my presence alone, bro. He'll turn the other way. Like I'm not dealing with this guy. I'm not dealing with this guy. Anybody that isn't fat over 200 is little to you. Hey, and I got squabbles too, bro. I literally box, so even with that, even with like a little body session, bro, I'll break your little bird chest. I literally break your little bird chest, Rada. You know what I'm saying? I don't own it like a scale. No one cares, James. Oh man. Yeah, I got a big ego, homie. Don't trip off of it. But I carried it around. Wow, homie, I do got a big ego. Don't even trip. I carry it around. Wow. If anyone trying to get their diploma, hell yeah, if I need to get mine. He said boxing is gay. Man, what the hell is hockey, homie? Nobody even watches that shit. Unless you're the abs, man. Go abs. Shout out to the homies, man. Boxing is gay. He said boxing is gay. Well, that's good, brother. That's good. Yeah, we just chilling, man. We appreciate everybody. What's happening? What's good, my Brody? How you doing, fam? Just telling these dudes, man, that talk from comment sections that if you ain't above 200 pounds and more muscle than anything, please don't talk to Savage, man. You got to get your weight up to even talk in my comment section, especially if you're talking reckless, especially if you was exposed as a bandwagon, bro. You can't be under 200 pounds and tell me you're 190 and then talk like taco. You have a taco between your legs, bro. If you talking crazy to me and you're under 190, I'm gonna say, and you're talking crazy to me, I'm gonna say, bro, you got a taco between your legs, bro. Yeah, that's not big to me though, bro. 190, that's not big to me. You still have there's females that are bigger than you. You got a vagina, you might have a vagina, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. It's healthy and little. You're healthy and little, and that shit is not gonna do anything when you're around Beast, bro. What is that gonna do? That's like little weight, bro. You're like a feather. I'll throw you around. I'll actually pick you up, bro. I wouldn't even beat you up, bro. I'll just pick your ass up. I'll pick you up and put you on top of fucking something. I'll just pick you up. Like, what is you doing? Do you want to rethink your actions right now? Anybody could toss that little dude, man. So I have a vagina for being healthy. You're not healthy though, bro. You're brittle. I seen who you are, Corey. It's I've always been a wrestler. My stand-up game is good. Hell yeah. Now let's talk about that, fool. I literally 5 out of 7 days a week I'm at the gym, homie, doing cardio tremendously. Tremendously. I'm talking about intense cardio. I don't give a fuck about hockey or none of that shit, bro. If you ever been in the aspect of fighting and you're really going to, in hitting and sparring, bro, and cardio with boxers, that none of that other shit's impressive. Plus, I'm hella strong, so all that other shit is not impressive, bro. I don't care if you're hockey or not. With combat sports, fool. And then, never mind. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. My brothers wrestle. It's a good sport. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. That's a different type of structure. Way different type of structure. Uh, it was craziness, Brody, bro. I seen a lot of like I seen some shit on TikTok, and I was talking about this on TikTok. A lot of little dudes that can't put on weight, that can't put on muscle, that can't put on strength. They always are gonna feel that way. They're always gonna be feel like they're living in the shadow of a big dude, right? That's not my problem. Like that's your problem, bro. Just get your weight up. If you feel kind of like intimidated by like bigger dudes, bro, like just get your weight up. Like it's you can, but it will have to be you can't have the emotions of a woman, bro. You can't be sentimental like a woman and think that you're gonna get your weight up. Like you really have to have the heart for it. You can though. Like I urge you, but you don't have to live like that, bro. Like there's like I know probably a gang of the homies on here don't look at stuff like that. But damn, homie, I look at it like this, bro. If you want it, you can do it. You can do it, man. I like to live longer. You know, I mean, that's what you're telling yourself. Whatever makes you feel better, bro. If you're a healthy man, but another man can do whatever he wants with you, it's crazy. Damn, you did all that just for another man to actually be able to do whatever he wants. You did all that healthiness to still get manhandled by a fool that whatever he wants, he's just gonna do. The way you're talking to me is to make yourself feel better. Man, I'm not the one that went to your channel though, man. Let's put this in perspective. I didn't go to your channel. You're on my channel, bro. You literally tapped on my channel. You tapped on my channel to talk shit to me. So like there's nothing about me trying to make myself feel better. I'm just giving you the same energy and you feel some type of way because I'm alphaing you through this YouTube screen. You feel some type of way because I'm just telling you the truth. And when you realize, when you actually analyze this, you're like, damn, this big ass fool. If he was in my presence, he might really try to do something to me. You start thinking some crazy shit, and then you kind of start sweating. You're getting nervous over there. I'm like, don't trip, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want the best for you. little Corey. Like I want to, how you're talking. You really feel like if I was around you, I might actually bully you. Like I'm not gonna bully you, bro. I'm not even looking for you. Like you're just a sub. You're just a person that watches my channel, bro. So you don't have to worry about that shit. Um, they're crazy, Rada, crazy. Mall high salute. Nah, but shout out to James, man. He made this live. He made this live tremendous. Well, James has grown on me. Yeah, he's a good dude, bro. Like he'll always be a regular. He'll always be a regular. I just wanted to talk shit about your Broncos. Yeah, bro. And I just told you like who you were, and that's how we got to it. See, there's another thing is too, man. We got to put this in perspective. Like you lay your bed, you lay your bed down, bro. Whatever bed you lay down, you're gonna have to sleep in it. Like you started coming in with the spam, and I said, "Hey, you're Corey." You said no. I said, "Fuck your bike." You were like, "Oh, my bike." That's how you exposed yourself. So that's how we got to it. Because all I said was, bro, your shoes were trash, your bike was trash. You exposed yourself, bro. I didn't really even have to do anything hard to expose who you were. All I said was, you got to get your life right, bro. You got to get your life right. You can't be the person on the other side making 1,000 accounts. I'm just having a therapy session with you, Corey. I'm just having a therapy session with you. Like I'm giving you some. Now I'm showing you love because you always be on my channel. You can do whatever you need to do, man. You can do it, bro. Look at me, homie. The fool you look up to, you know what I'm saying, as a big brother, you can do whatever you put your mind to, Corey. You can, homie. You just have to you gotta kind of iron out the female traits of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like iron them bitches out, bro. Just tell yourself, like, I want to be a real person. Don't be the worst thing you could be is a switch up, homie. The worst thing you could be is a switch up, bro. Like, don't be a switch up. Don't switch from this to that. Don't be a Bronco fan and then switch to being a Charger fan and a Colts fan. It just kind of shows you who you are, man. Like, you got to stay loyal to something. You got to stay loyal, bro. Like, loyalty is a big thing that we've lost. Yeah. Corey Moon Boots, man. Like, that's the real fool that knows about shoes. Moon Boots. You see that, Corey? Your shoes was trash, man. We're trying to better you, Corey. Your shoes was trash. Your bike was a woman's bike. And now you on here looking for our sympathy because I'm telling you, bro, like you might have the traits of a female. Your body tone 190 under 200. You might be a woman, bro. And I'm trying to get you right, man. I'm just trying to get you right. That's all I'm trying to do, Big Corey. That's all. Hell nah. Do you wear them things that them women, the property of the bikers? Do you wear them little things that the females be rocking, bro? Do you wear them little things that the females rock? And then another thing is too, even with that, bro, why did you buy that bike? You don't even look like you would actually fit the bike community. You know what I'm saying? You don't look like you would fit the bike community. Like ain't like the bikers, they're more like masculine, bro. They're like more they got masculine traits. Ain't that more of the bikers, bro? You do not have that aura, bro. You don't have that aura. Yeah, you better stop before them bikers. Like, you don't even have to worry about Savage Chef. You better start riding them bikes and, you know what I'm saying, going crazy, bro. Because them one percenters are gonna press your ass. They're gonna be on your ass, and then you gonna be in some situations with the bikers community. And Gross is dangerous. See, and that's what I'm saying is, bro, everything is dangerous to Corey, man. Everything. Damn. We live in the face of danger. Hell no. That's funny, fool. Nah, that's good for you, man. Good for you, bro. Congratulations. But hey y'all, ma, what canyon? What canyon though, man? What canyon? I want to do an interview with Corey, bro. I want to do an interview with Corey because I want to depict. I want to pick the brain of somebody that I would like to get an interview, bro. Corey, can we set up an interview, man? I know you came in with the Burger King mask that one time on the live, bro. But we could do an interview, homie. I would like to get an interview with you, bro. We could talk about a couple different things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He he looks like he would be passenger princess on the bike. Like he would be the one that's hugging somebody on the bike from the back. So that's why when I seen the bike, I'm like, bro, that bike's trash, bro. It's like a woman's bike. I mean, why do you have that? Why do you have that bike, bro? That's like a woman's bike, bro. I'm like, bro, that's not a good look for you, man. And then you show me some crazy ass shoes. I'm like, this young man, this young man's lost. This guy's lost, man. But, you know, I get it, man. Like people gotta find their self. People do. We live in a time where, people gotta find their self and, you know, um, I don't judge, bro. I know you can go down a dark road with finding yourself, and I'm trying to save you from your own self, man. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to help the young lads, bro. I'm trying to help the homies, man. That's all I can do. All I can do in life now, man, is be that good role model to youngsters, man. And I never want to see a youngster go down the wrong path. I don't want to see a young dude going down the wrong path. I don't, bro. Shout out to you guys, man. Hey, but mile high salute to you guys. To the next one, man. Go Broncos. You literally were in a gang. I mean, yeah, bro. Definitely. But that's the difference, homie. Like, see, I've learned how to actually break away from toxicness, and you're still in toxicness trying to figure it out, you know? Um, and that's another thing is too, man. Like he said, bro, you gotta go find you're young, bro. Like you gotta go find yourself, homie. Go do something with yourself. Educate yourself, man. Get certified in something. Get certified. Nah, man. You gotta get certified in something, bro. Like leave the internet alone, bro. Like be the dude that sets trends for yourself. You have potential. The homie said it. The homie said it. Wow, you have potential, Corey. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself, Corey. Because what I've seen so far, you don't believe in yourself. You didn't even want to, that day when you came up on the panel, you didn't even want to show your face because you didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? You didn't want to upset. You didn't want to let yourself down, bro. You had the Burger King mask on and you're dancing in the background. I'm like, this dude, man, this guy right here, this guy, bro. He don't even believe in himself. He don't even want to come talk as himself. He wants to be a character. He put this mask on. He's a troll that wears a mask. Man, that's crazy, bro. Man, you don't do landscaping, homie. You don't have the body type to do landscaping either. You don't have the body type, bro. You don't even have no muscle tone to even do landscaping. What kind of landscaping you do? We ain't talking about gardening either, bro. We're not talking about gardening like not one of them, little women that be in the backyard putting seeds. Like, nah, bro. We're talking about real landscaping. This guy. This guy, man, landscaping now, bro. You expect me to believe you going from being a Bronco fan to a dude that had a sentimental bike, passenger princess, to the worst shoes, to being a troll, and now you a landscaper, all in the same sense, bro. You think I'm gonna believe that? Like, come on, man, stop that, stop it, Corey. You have to stop it, bro. So you now you're a tree removal. You remove trees. What do you know about removing trees? You don't know about no damn removing trees, fool. What you know about removing trees? You never removed a tree. What's the first? Are you a climber? Are you a floorsman, bro? Do you do the climbing? Because if you're not climbing in the tree all the way up to the top to take limb down by limb, you ain't telling me nothing, fool. Do you even have your own personal spikes to climb trees, fool? Let me find out, Corey. Let me find out you're just a groundsman, bro. All you do is on the ground, bro, and just literally cut up trees and put them in the trailer. See, Corey, you're not the top man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. If you're not the climber, you're not the top man, bro. So why are you telling me this? You're the bottom of the barrel, bro. You're just a groundsman. Like, you're not even the one that makes all the money, bro. You're not even the one that makes half of the money. You're just the groundsman, bro. All they're utilizing you. They can let you go tomorrow if they don't have work. Yeah. You're not doing well. You're not doing well in that situation either because the Broncos are 4-2. See, you're like it's not good for you. Like everything you're telling me right now, you're failing. You're failing yourself, man. You're talking shit about the Broncos that are 4-2, just went to the playoffs. So your trash talk is like not good. You aren't. You're not. You say you're a landscaper and a tree dude, and you don't even climb trees. You're not even making any of the money. The fool that's cutting the trees down, and the owner of the business is pocketing all the money, while little old Corey, that got multiple accounts, is over here making maybe $75 to $100 a job. Little man, we all I do is talk, and you personalize. While you technically hating on big dudes, bro. You literally personally attacked me. Why you personally attacking me? I'm taking it personal. You personally attacked the big dudes, bro, because I just told you, bro, I'll pick your ass up. You went in on me first, bro. You came in talking crazy. Now you want to play victim stance, bro. What? How you gonna play victim stance when you came in here talking crazy? See? And I thought a little bit ago you said you were, you know what I'm saying, you were down with not the left, bro. You acting just like them people from the woke, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it. Attacked you only because you attacked me. Nah, bro. How? How, bro? Because I called you out and exposed you for having a fake account. How's that attacking you? Yeah, but you're playing victim, like I said, like you're woke, bro. Like, come on, man. Uh, so let me get this right. Let me get this right. I'm gonna leave you guys. You guys tell me this, man. Tell me this, man. So I've been having this channel for a long time, right? This channel is absolutely just from YouTube. YouTube just kind of erased the aspect of the YouTube, right? Because I went out YouTube. Since I've been on here for I'm talking about even a couple years, bro, right? I had some conflicts with another channel, the Mile High View. They put my name and all kinds of shit, right? Because I was telling them fools, why you hating? This dude been on my channel for years, months, like for a big stretch. Always coming in, just talking crazy, making fake accounts. He comes in today spamming my channel. I haven't even been on YouTube for a minute. First person that pops up is this dude, and he says he's not Corey. So he spams my shit, and I call him out, and then I expose him from being Corey. We start having a discussion. I say, bro, I know it was Corey. Stop playing, bro. You're in denial. And then I say, bro, you used to be a Bronco fan. And then he started going off on this and this. And then I said, oh, and he said 190. And he said fat boy. And you know what I'm saying? This. And now you're saying that I'm personally attacking you, bro? What's when you came in with all the crazy shenanigans? You're the one that started it. I'm just finishing it. I'm finishing it, bro. I'm finishing it. I'm finishing the job. Finish him. Finish her. Finish him. Finish he, she. I don't know, James. That's what, man, bro. And and see, even with that, bro, even with that aspect, the Broncos right now sit at top of the NFL with a winning record, top of the division, literally smothering people's narratives all across the board. Every argument that the Bronco haters have put out there, the Broncos have crushed your narratives. Last year, Bo Nix, a rookie quarterback, bro, takes the Broncos to the playoffs, steals the Cincinnati Bengals spot. And you can't say nothing because right now they're 4-2. 4-2. They're 4-2 on a winning streak. It doesn't matter how they play in these games, they're winning, right? Winning, bro. We didn't even have to put up points last week and we still won. 9 sacks, 6 sacks plus in the game, and this and that. You can't say nothing. You're just talking to talk because they're crushing your narrative and every hater out there, bro. There's nothing you guys can do. It's inevitable and you can't stop it. So now you're looking stupid because you're throwing a tantrum. You're not even being a man about it. That's another thing. You're not being a man about it and say, we were wrong. I'm wrong. No, no. They crushed your whole argument. There's nothing you can do about it. What can you do? There's nothing you could do but sit there. Yeah, I haven't been on here, bro. This is the first time in like yesterday I was on here, but yeah, it doesn't matter about none of that shit, Corey. It doesn't matter about none of that shit because last year, bro, they were in a first year system with the quarterback, bro. And he was still finding ways to win. This year, they still finding ways to win. So all that shit is irrelevant. Everything you're saying is irrelevant because right now they got a winning record. They're 4-2. So you can't say nothing. Just like you got to put the muzzle on. That's why like with your type of people, you got to put the muzzle on and just come to reality. There's nothing you could do to stop it. The more you fight it, the more you're just going to become a victim to it. NFL's giving them wins and this and that. The yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. Cry me a river, bruh. Cry me a river. Let's take that Eagles game. You want to get down to the reality? The Broncos had double the penalties in that game. That last series that you're crying about, that you're saying that the Broncos were given the game and that same series, the Broncos had 4 penalties in a row before even that play. That gave the Eagles first down after first down. In that same series you're crying about, The Broncos had multiple penalties in a row, bro, with ticky-tacky calls. And you're putting the microscope on just that play and saying that they handed the Broncos the win? No, homie, let's be reality. Let's get down to this. The Eagles should have never let the Broncos climb back in that game. They were up 17-3, bro. In the fourth quarter, the Eagles stopped scoring points. There's no reasoning the Broncos should have climbed back in that game. So I don't want to hear that shit about the refs. No, your team just couldn't stop Bo Nix in the fourth quarter. And then you were giving the Broncos flag after flag. So you tell me, because you're crying over that simple play. You tell me, how does the Broncos have double the flags in that game than the Eagles do? But the refs somehow gave the Broncos that game? Stop it, bro. That's a pathetic argument, bro. A pathetic argument. You're just trying to find things at this moment because you can't win the argument. Last week, I wasn't even going to talk about this shit. Last week, bro, the Broncos, if you watch the game, when we came out in London, homie, the Broncos in the first quarter was airing it out. Bo Nix was airing it out. To them wide receivers you're calling trash, bro, he was hitting them. All right? The first series, the Broncos go down and drive down the Jets' fucking throw and throw a touchdown. The second quarter, they handed off the ball 22 times in a row. So how can you fault Bo Nix when the call was handoff? But you know what happened? That last little couple series when they allowed the Bo Nix to start throwing it again, he actually was connecting with his wide receivers. That's how I know you don't watch the games, bro. You're just talking to talk. And then you come on here and think you're saying something smart, which you're not. You're not saying anything smart. You're not saying anything smart. In that same series, you're saying a PI. Why did the Broncos get flagged 4 times in a row? So what's good for the gander is good for the goose. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? You're not even bringing up the actual times before that PI call, the 4 flags we got that gave them automatic first downs. Because there was tacky calls, you could say that and be like, hey, bro, that was not even a PI, but they gave the Eagles multiple flags. Why you ain't calling out that, hypocrite? You're just calling out the actual aspect on that same series you're talking about. You're literally not calling out why the Broncos got flagged 4 times in a row that were giving them first down after first down, but you're going to literally microscope that one play to fit your narrative, bro. That's why it's a clown-ass argument. You see what I'm saying is you're not calling out the flags that were ticky-tacky and gave the Eagles first down after first down, but you're calling out that one specific play. Like that's crazy, bro. That's why like you don't get no sympathy from me because you're biased as hell. Mile High View, they're biased as hell. The game that we lost, you see Mile High View with the lie, bro. But this last game, they didn't come out. The game before that, they didn't come out because they run and tuck their tail. Because they're not men, homie. They're cowards. That's why I don't have no love for your kind. The ticky-tacky, bro, there was multiple plays. Do you want me to go run? Nah, I'm not going to play into your energy, bro. I'm not going to go play into your energy, homie. There was 4 plays in a row, bro, that gave the Eagles first down. Any other game, you're not even going to get a flag. That was one of them aspects. They were basically just saying, first down, here's a flag. Every time the Eagles got a third down, automatic first downs, bro. Stop that shit. You're literally crying over some shit that's just weird. What about the Mims? Okay, let's talk about this. Right before the half, what about Mims getting tangled in Mims's face mask, bro? And they didn't call pass interference. Would have gave us field position for the first down the field, homie, in the red zone. You didn't see a pass interference. Why couldn't we get a pass interference, right? But you don't want to call that shit. You don't want to look in that scale, bro. You just want to literally. You want to choose and pick what benefits you. Your arguments are choose and pick what benefits you. You literally can't even give dues to Nick Bonito being the top dude of the year in sacks. You're literally saying they're giving him sacks because it literally your narrative got killed. You don't have an argument in that. Bonito literally has this defense alone has twice as many sacks as the rest of the league. And yo ass is over here crying about the refs. Shut your ass up, bro. Shut your ass up. That's why you'll never get no love on this side, bro. You just mad like the Eagle fans, bro, that you should have never let the Broncos climb back in that game. You want to know how to stop that shit? You want to know how you want to know how not to depend on one play because you're crying that the refs didn't bail the Eagles out. You don't let the Broncos score 14 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. The Broncos couldn't even put up any points in the first three quarters, but you're going to somehow let Bo Nix score on 14 unanswered points. You know how you eliminate not depending on the refs? Just put up more points. But you know what happened? The Eagles stopped just scoring. They just stopped because the Broncos started wrecking their ass. That's the reality. Put up more points. When you're up 17-3 in that second half, just put up more points. Keep putting on the points. But when you stall out and you can't put on no points, not even 3 points, that's what happens. The Broncos literally made adjustments with the defense and stopped the Eagles tremendously. Just stopped them, homie. I don't want to hear that ref shit. You had to depend, like you literally wanted the Eagles to depend on the refs. That's how you wanted them fools to win that game, depending on the refs. What kind of shit is that? I don't want my team to have to depend on the refs, fool. I want my team to be literally put us out of our misery, put them other teams out of their misery. I don't want to have to go and say, oh, the refs didn't bail us out. Oh, the refs didn't call a pass interference. Like, that's what you fools is doing. All the haters is doing that. The refs didn't bail us out. Like, you had to depend on the refs instead of playing good ball? Yo ass couldn't put on no points in the second half? Shut up. Like, bro, that's your team's fault. That ain't the Broncos' fault. These fools is crazy, man. These fools be smoking fentanyl, bro. These fools is wild. These fools are wild. And hey, George, I already knew I'd be dead if I did that, bruh. You just can't. There's no way you can argue that Nick Bonito is not the truth, homie. You have to have your like. This is the last thing I'm gonna actually put out there, bro. And probably gonna end this live though. Hey, shout out to everybody. You have like let me explain something to you, Corey. I'm gonna give you some real advice, homie. You gotta think for yourself. Think for yourself, bro. Don't ride somebody's coattail. I see you fanboying them dudes, man. Mile High View. You're a fan. Like, you're a fanboy. You're not even a fan. You fanboy them dudes so much. You got, man, you just are like this, bro. Like, you're just like, they're slapping you with their meat tremendously all the time, fool. And you're just like, you're a groupie at a concert, homie. You follow them fools every word. Every word, bro. And you let them fools make you look like a complete idiot. Complete idiot, bro. You do. Like, every narrative that they said of this new era of football has been wrong, bro. And you're so hypnotized by what they say, and it's like a cult of them dudes. And even though you look crazy and wrong, bro, even though you look wrong, you still trying to argue arguments that is invalid. So that's why I say, man, you got to have a mind of your own. Like, be your own man, homie. Don't just follow suit of what these dudes are saying to you. You know? Be your own man. You can do it, man. But Mile High salute to everybody, bro. Hope everybody's good. Because when I say that, like, look where they at now, bro. They left you to defend their arguments. They left you to defend their arguments. They left you on your own. They're not gonna back you up. You know what I'm saying? They're not writing for you. They don't care even if you're a sub that looks up to them. They just let you defend for yourself. You're trying to fight their arguments and follow that aspect. They're not here no more. They don't have a YouTube channel no more. All right, Marauders, man. Hey, appreciate all you guys, man. You know what it is. God bless. Box State Business. Until the next one, man. Y'all be good.